Today we're doing a pulled pork sandwich. We're using a Boston butt. That's the butt end of the pork shoulder. The one we got today is about 9 pounds. The bigger they are, the better. The fatter they are, the better. Now we're going to do this on the smoker, but you can do it in your crock pot or in the oven. We're going to put this on the smoker for about 8 hours at 180 degrees. After 8 hours, we're going to crank it up to 230 degrees. At 12 hours, we're going to pull it off, we're going to foil it, and we're going to put butter and brown sugar on it. We're going to put it back on the smoker. When it hits 200 degrees, we're going to pull it off and put it in a cooler and let it rest for a couple hours. We're also making a barbecue sauce, which is mustard based, and a sweet and tangy coleslaw. All these recipes are from my good friend Todd and Karen. They've made them many times. They always come out really good. Here's how it goes. The first thing we want to do is trim some of the fat off so that once it's finished, it has a better bark. You don't have to get too carried away with this, but it will come out better when some of this has been removed. We're going to put the pork butt on the smoker. It's at 180 degrees. We're going to leave it on for 8 hours. Now we're going to do our sweet and tangy coleslaw. The ingredients for the dressing is a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of dry mustard, a teaspoon of celery seed, a cup of vinegar, and 2/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. We're going to combine that in the pan and we're going to bring it to a boil. Then we're going to pour it over our shredded cabbage and refrigerate. Now we've brought our dressing to a boil. We're going to pour it over our coleslaw, mix it up a little bit, and refrigerate it. Now we're going to make our Carolina barbecue sauce. The ingredients are 1 cup of vinegar, 6 tablespoons of Worcestershire, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of red pepper, 3 tablespoons of prepared mustard, and 1 teaspoon of thyme. We're going to give it 3 shakes of hot sauce. If you want it hotter, you can make it hotter. We've mixed our ingredients together and our Carolina barbecue sauce is done. Now we'll set it aside till our pork is done. Now it's wine time. We pulled the pork butt off the smoker. It's been on for 12 hours. It's up to about 160 degrees. Now we're going to put the brown sugar and the butter on it. We've wrapped the pork butt up and sealed it up tight. Now we're going to put it back on the smoker till it reaches 200 degrees. Then we'll pull it off and let it rest for a couple hours. In the meantime, I'm going to have a drink. We've pulled our pork. Now we're ready to mix in our barbecue sauce and then we'll make our sandwich. At last, here's our pulled pork sandwich with Carolina barbecue sauce and tangy coleslaw. Enjoy! Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next time.